President William Samoei Ruto is out of the country and is on top of his car. Now he's the real president, misleading people, misguiding the nation. He must be arrested.
As differences continue to emerge between the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and President William Ruto, even schemers are coming into the center so that they see that this difference escalate. Among the schemers is Francis ATWOLI. I take Francis ATWOLI as one of the power blockers in Kenya who normally exploits anything within the government. Francis ATWOLI today came out to say that Rigathi Gachagua should be arrested and that he should desist from having a contestation with the presidency. I may have taken his word, but we all remember that when William Ruto was being disrespected by Uhuru Kenyatta, among the people who came out to say the same words they are saying right now is Francis ATWOLI. In fact, Francis ATWOLI attacked William Ruto when he was backing Raila Amolo Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta. He called him names, even went to an extent of telling him that he's going to hang himself. Okay? And he saw that these differences would grow bigger between the then Deputy President Ruto and his boss Uhuru Kenyatta. Now, he's coming out to do the same things right now. In fact, Kenyans should come out and tell these old people to stop playing with the nation, to stop flirting with danger. So in this episode, I've come to talk about the comments which were made by Francis ATWOLI, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. So we all know Francis ATWOLI is the go-to boss, is one of the most stupid people who, by the way, does a role of power brokering. And Kenyans have not realized the enemies of Kenya. ATWOLI is among the enemies of Kenya. By ATWOLI coming out that Ruto should arrest his deputy, is making sure that the political tensions escalate. In that way, he can get money because he's a power broker in terms of doing campaigns and moving around. This fellow here, when Ruto was fighting for his rights, is the same person who said the same statements. Now he's coming out with the same poison in the Kenya Kanza government. Okay? Before I expound on this more, let me first play with the tape when Francis ATWOLI was calling on Ruto to arrest Gachagua. Here is the tape.
There should be an appointee of the president, not a running mate. Because when he becomes a running mate, he feels he's also a president. President William Samoei Ruto is out of the country and is on top of his car. Now he's the real president, misleading people, misguiding the nation. He must be arrested. Yeah. Yes. If it were a Kanu government, me I'm Kanu, we would have arrested him in the morning. And taken him to where at one time I was taken to. You can't be contradicting government policies, contradicting your own president, contradicting everything. A deputy president is supposed to play fool. He's supposed to be just, not even to be heard, unless he has been told you will be heard now.
So that is Francis ATWOLI. For those who remember, Francis ATWOLI has been coming out to say these sentiments. He's the most confused person in Kenya. He normally exploits some vacuum within the government so that he can get what he wants. What pains me is when Ruto was being persecuted, These are the people who persecuted him. During the bombers of Kenya, they abused him.
Na kitu ingine, wale nimesema, wale wako karibu na William Samoei Ruto, kule sehemu za Sugoi wakate miti isiwe karibu, kwa ajili tarehe 9 usubuhi ya huyo usiku kura itatangazwa na huyo mtoto atajinyonga. Wakate miti.
Okay, now is giving a leeway for the same people to abuse his deputy. How stupid can Ruto be? Okay, it pains me more that these people were on the forefront of fighting Ruto. When he won, they were the same people who came out to start abusing Raila Amolo Odinga, who they supported. It shows you the hypocrisy. Now they are the same people calling on a deputy that he should be a fool, he should desist from speaking. A person at the edge of ATWOLI would have come out to ask, why is there a difference? It's because Rigathi Gachagua is also fighting for his life. It's because CSs are coming out to abuse Rigathi Gachagua. And now they are adding salt to the wound. Okay? So ATWOLI should be understood by Kenyans. ATWOLI gets his bread and butter from this confusion. Okay? To an extent that the day I saw that ATWOLI is a hypocrite, when Ruto won the presidency, he was the first person to backtrack and abuse Raila Amolo Odinga. In fact, he said these statements.
Ukweli wa maneno ni ya kwamba hawana ofisi. Na mimi ndio najaribu kuwatafutia ofisi. Ofisi ya budget ya serikali hawana. Ukitengeneza chama chako, wewe unakaa pale unakaa. Wewe utasema ni hiyo ofisi? Nikienda maandamano lazima niende kwa maandamano kwa kitu kinamhusu mfanyikazi. Sio kupeleka watu kwa maandamano. Unajiuliza mwisho wake wewe unataka kupata nini? Because serikali ilitangaza, William Samoei Ruto kaingia kwa ofisi akatengeneza baraza la mawaziri, ameappoint watu, hata huko anaendelea kutuappointia watu huku Western. Wewe bado hujabelieve ya kwamba he's the president. Why do you want us to live in denial? Huh? Why do you want us to live in denial?
Okay, so such a person who does not have a friend, who works with their powers that be, okay, is exploiting another chance to abuse a deputy of Ruto. And I think Ruto should come out and put an end to this. He should learn from himself, because the same people who abused him cannot be that the same people abusing his deputy because he's now because they are siding with him. We all remember that the people who used to call for his impeachment was ATWOLI. Okay, he's now calling for the arrest of his deputy. We all remember the people who called for the impeachment of the then Deputy President Ruto were Junet Muhammad and others. Now they are trying to bring an impeachment motion on the same people who called for the impeachment of Ruto. They are trying to bring an impeachment motion to GACHAGUA, an impeachment motion which will be presided over by Junet Muhammad. What is that hypocrisy? In fact, I pray if these tensions go on, I was an ardent supporter of Ruto. The reason as to why I supported Ruto is because he looked to stand for the human rights. He was persecuted. Okay, he passed through hell. Now the same hell is being passed through his deputy with him as the supervisor. That cannot be. And remember, we must learn from our mistakes. GACHAGUA should not be impeached. Before it was not even fashionable, before Mudavadi came into government, before Wetangula came into government, the first people who took the first shot to support Remuto were GACHAGUA, Ndidi Nyoro, Kimani Ichung'wah, and others. It cannot be that the people who took the first shot, like Moses Kuria, are out of government. It cannot be. It cannot be that now you want to put GACHAGUA out. It cannot be. Okay? So ATWOLI is a dealer who exploit everything. Now he's coming out to ask for the arrest of GACHAGUA. In the presence of William Ruto, that will be the worst hypocrisy in Kenya. And such old people like ATWOLI should be told off. they should be fought. That's the truth. Because they are the real enemies of Kenya. Of course, that's my opinion. Drop your comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, I implore you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one.